Let the vibes roll. Come on. Y'all know what time it is, man. Another great episode. Welcome back into the Jamad Show. I'm just trying to bring that funk back to what I know. If you don't know, I have a music background. I used to DJ. And I'm just in that vibe today. We do what we want. You do what you can. Y'all feel me? Shout out to the viewer that's in here. Today, man, when you're on YouTube. All right, so we're switching it up, man. I'm trying to catch the early risers. And, we're going to see what's going on. But anyways, welcome back to the Jamad Show, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. And music fuels the soul. So that's why we bumping like this. You know? If you're new here, welcome. You're going to like it over here. Make sure you like, comment, and share, subscribe. Before we even get started, thumbs up. Let's do it. 100 something. It helps push the algorithm. It helps the channel grow. And it helps us be the #1 podcast in the land. Don't you want that? Don't you want the vibes? You feel me? Also, go give the Instagram a follow, man. Show me some love. I'll follow you back. It's a fair deal. Give and give over here. I don't believe a lot of give and take is give and give. You feel me? And of course, it's only right, since we're on YouTube, what I just told you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I don't know where you at in the world today. But today, you here with me. Man, today's topic. I've been hearing a lot about this. And I know why, but I also don't know why. What's up with it? Podcasters getting a bad rep, specifically men. When we gonna change the narrative? Why do podcasters get a bad rep though? Seriously. I ain't gonna call no names out in this show. I think y'all understand that there's a lot of the space right now with men and women is finicky, fragile, loose, damaged. And a lot of that is the fault of both, I would say. Because hey, I've heard some podcasts from women that wasn't too great, talking crazy, reckless. But there's some guys out there too that ain't just, they're not really playing to the woman's favor. But that's why you're here. Cause I'm fair. I don't care what you is. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But let's talk about it though. Let's start with the men, since that's really what I'm talking about. Podcasting men is like it's a hesitant thing. Listen, I'm out, and when I mention that, sometimes it gets taken back. It's like, you do what? A podcast. Oh man, about what? It's like, what if I told you I podcast about sports? Oh, okay. Nah, I keep it real. I talk about life, But there are a lot of guys out there that do bash women. That's what we're gonna say. There's a lot of men out there bashing women, and there's a lot of men supporting the bashing. There's a lot of damaged men out here. A lot of men are damaged. They damaged from relationships they've been in. They damaged from experiences they done had. A lot of damaged women too. Damaged people. Some damaged people out here. Newsflash. We live in a damaged world. Ain't shit sweet. Not in America, at least. Some people say this is the greatest land. We have a way when it comes to dating. By the way, shout out to the viewers in here. I don't know what it is, but already I'm messing with you too. I don't know what I can and can't say, so I'm trying to be a little bit more, But hey, man, whatever's happening is happening. And so shout out to you. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, man. With this Jamal Show, we keeping it a buck. Today we talking about podcasters getting a bad rep. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's because you have a lot of guys now that have a platform. They have a voice. This microphone can hold some power in it. It depends on who's behind the helm. Because people listen and people follow suit. It's the reason why you have leaders and followers. People believe in some of these things, especially when they can relate. I'm telling you, I've been there. Man, I done had some bad experiences. I done had one of the worst exes in my life. And I rarely talk about her. I usually talk about my most recent, but my couple exes ago, horrible. Terrible. Man, she put me through the ringer. Through and through. Fortunately, I made it out. I'm still here. But see, I didn't read the signs, right? I didn't read the signs. I didn't see who she was. She was sexy. We were both young. So I went for it. But she was for the streets. Man, dysfunctional household, dysfunctional family, untrustworthy. So I say that to say I got plenty of reasons to feel that type of way. But you know what I did? I took that and used it as fuel. Man, and I put myself out there. I mean, I was in the state where I was like in complete blissful love. Had to reel it back in. I mean, that girl had me doing things I'm almost embarrassed to say. And I'm not one to get embarrassed these days. So that's what I'm gonna tell you. Man, we had broke up for whatever reason. We had a lot of toxic energy in that relationship. We broke up. And here come my romance coming out, right? So I done went out and sent flowers to our house. Orchids, she specifically liked orchids. Sent flowers. Didn't hear a peep. Me. Granted, you talking about a young Rakeef. Went over our house. She didn't even want to touch me. In that moment, I felt crushed. I'm like, the love of my life. I sent you flowers. I'm here professing my love to you. And you doing this to me. Like I'm a stranger, like you don't know me. Meanwhile, you done lied to me, cheated, I'm sure. Been dishonest, then did a lot of, got ghost on me. I mean, so I say that to say, there's a lot of guys that can't handle that. And in that moment, man, I was down. Follow-up story. It was some other toxicity in it. I'm not gonna go into detail, but it was some social media drama. And I was livid. I was livid. So I took the next girl out that was the closest to me, right? I made a post and it was it had social media in a frenzy. And there was this woman I was talking to at the time. I said, hey man, meet me at, this restaurant. I kid you not. And this when everything got real bad for me. And that's when I realized I never want to be in that situation again. Me and the chick, we sitting, we having a conversation. I kid you not, about 15 minutes later, guess who walked in the restaurant with another dude? Yeah, you guessed it. Ex. Blanked out. Left the girl sitting right there. And here come the dude, he trying to play Captain Save-A-Ho. This supposed to be me. I said, bro, this ain't got nothing to do with you. He's still trying to get in the way. At that, and then she's, did you follow me here? Keep in mind, I'm already sitting down. Did you follow me here? Yeah, played the victim card on me. She was good. Damn near damaged me. I was sick for about 2-3 weeks. Young, distraught, didn't know what to do. And then I remember, I got the saying from somewhere. Turn that into fuel. The best revenge is success. At the time, I was living with my parents. I think I had a job. I think I was, first starting off my career. I wasn't, Would you look at me now? I didn't give up, man. But I also didn't use that situation and say, man, I hate women. No, I absolutely love women. I think some men just have a different perspective on what they do when it comes to these unfortunate circumstances. People gonna let you down. So what? Move on. Don't let that beat you. Don't let that beat you up. Dust your soldiers off and keep going. I also would say, man, some men ain't built to last. So what happens is they get on these platforms, they build themselves up. See, some men take that. They say, okay, I'm gonna work on me. But then when I get the opportunity, I'm gonna grab them by the neck. It's like, don't do that. This is not your time to show out in that way. Elevate, man. Be the man. That's just me. And I believe in leading by example. Hence the Jamal Show. If you in here, go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. And if you in here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up or 100 or something if you vibe with what I'm saying. Am I making any sense? Or am I on an island by myself? I know I'm not crazy. So I'm here, not solely for this reason. I got a purpose. But part of that is to bring some real structure and some hope for some of the young up and coming podcasters out there. If you got a voice, man, if you got a talent, showcase it. especially if you're a black man, and specifically love your woman. I ain't got nothing to hate on. But here's the difference. I can't relate. A lot of the things that these guys that's getting the bad rep, the things that they going through, the things they be talking about and how they be, I don't deal with that at all. I'd have had some horror stories, so don't misconfuse what I'm saying. But today, yeah, nah. Any woman I've ever dealt with respects me to the utmost because I demand it, or I ain't gonna deal with you. I don't have to be here. Like I'm not. See, I feel like some of these guys still don't understand the whole message. Is you can't change nobody, but you want to sit around these type of women that you complaining about. Well, then why are you dealing with them, dog? Make that make sense. I'm gonna deal with you, but I'm gonna complain about it the whole time I'm here. I don't even like this, but I'm gonna stick around. That don't make no damn sense. Come on, man. Now I see. We doing it late right now. Late night stream, man. Like I said, if you're just now joining the show, today we are talking about podcasters getting a bad rep. And I understand why. I'm just in one of those moves though, man. Maybe I can catch some of the early rides. Once again, if you don't know, maybe I didn't mention it this show, I'm in California, so I'm all across the way. So depending on where you at, you may be catching this. Some people may get up at 5 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. It's almost that time. And it's just about to get good. Bump the naysayers. Forget the naysayers, man. Everybody got an opinion. Everybody think that they know the right way. Everybody think they know what's best for you. This tea gave me some gas a little bit. They don't. They just naysayers. They telling you what you can't do, what you shouldn't do. Man, live your life. But you ain't got to hate on nobody to do it. Come on, man. I'm podcasting to give hope, to give perspective, to tell people that you're not alone. You ain't the only person struggling. You ain't the only person dealing with that addiction. You ain't the only person that's having hard times or that has some letdowns. We all have. We all done had some setbacks. It's okay. You're gonna be all right. Man, if I told y'all the journey that I done had getting to this level, you might not believe me. I done been through some things, you hear me? And I'll be honest, most of those things have been self-inflicted. Self-inflicted. Me, I did it. Why in the world would you do that to yourself, Rakeef? Excellent question. Why would I do that to myself? It wasn't intentional. Wasn't trying to do it to myself, but I did. Sometimes we gotta learn the hard way, man. You know? Man, there's something about this whole streaming thing that I've grown to love. Y'all don't really understand. For me personally, one man band, I mentioned on last show, this just makes the whole process so much more seamless for me. Oh, y'all about to be getting hit with some content. Trust and believe. And if you like what's going on, man, if you're watching a rebroadcast of this, leave some comments down below. You understand what I'm saying? And let's get engaged. Let's talk about it. we tested things out too. So I do this on Facebook. It's my first time doing it on YouTube. So far so good. And we're gonna continue to do this. We're gonna continue to do this. I'm liking what's happening here. Bump them naysayers. So I got one more thing, man, I want to talk about before I get out of here. And that's staying focused. Specifically when things get rough, when things ain't going your way. How do you stay resilient? How do you stay resilient? We're going to talk about that right after this intermission. And just like that, we are back, baby. Yeah. Segment 3. Follow that Instagram, man. If you new here, welcome. We appreciate you. Come on, man. Yeah. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Woo. Podcasters get a bad rep. Don't know why. Man, you gotta have fun with this, man. Bring that funk back. Bring the funk back. I had to give me some more tea, man. I like to take a little break. I'll talk a little bit about the first 2 segments. Take a little break for that last segment, man. Get me re-energized and, you know. Plus this hard ass seat that I'm sitting on. You hurt my ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta get some cushions for this. This is my 3rd time saying that. Eventually, I'm gonna do better. Shout out to everybody in here, man. If you're watching the rebroadcast of this, or if you're watching the live, thank you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Y'all know what this do. This is YouTube. It definitely helps. It really does, man. It helps the channel grow. It helps get it to more people who may not be familiar with me that want to get this game. All right. So this is my first time going live on YouTube. So this is an exclusive. This is a one-on-one. So your first time here, and I'm kicking this game like this. Imagine what it's gonna be like in the future. You understand? I've been doing this, man. If you knew, I've been doing podcasts for almost 2 years. Been in this business and broadcasting behind the scenes and radio and TV and all these other things. And so now I'm just bringing all that here with my own twist and flavor and the skills that I've been inherited and learned over the years, man. So I'm glad to bring that. I'm glad to bring that to y'all. You feel me? With a little DJ-esque. Y'all will learn. We'll get there. We will get there. Today's topic, once again, man, talk about podcasts getting a bad rep. And specifically, how to stay focused, though. Right, we talked about the podcast. If you're new here, go watch it. We talked about that. But now I want to talk about staying focused through rough times, man. Because listen, we living in a rough time as it is. Times are rough right now. All right. Let's update that. Let's update that. Times are rough. It's rough for everybody. You're not the only person going through something, I promise you. One of the biggest epiphanies that I had was when I personally was going through something with my brother. And my brother, man, I love my family. I love my brother specifically in this scenario. And he had, I don't want to put all his business out there, but he had some challenges. And I started being a lot more sympathetic with the people. Because that situation really hit close to home. I'm like, us? This happening to us? Let alone the own things that are happening in my personal life that I don't even like to talk about. I'm pretty open on here, but certain things are for me. And I needed to go through that. I needed to go through that to learn and say, hey man, you here for a real reason. So anybody listening, trust me, man, look, you're not alone. We all go through bullshit. Once again, I'm new to YouTube. I don't know what I can and can't say, so we're going to figure out. But we all go through things. We all go through things that may not be peaches and cream. You know, you might lost your job. Or you have a hard time paying your bills. Or you might have lost your girl. Or you might just lost your man. You got in a car accident. Or, you know, houses burned down. Look at all the people that's in LA. That's a massive amount of people. And guess what? The world keep going. It keeps spinning. And if you alive, that means you still got an opportunity. That means you still got a chance. Bro, keep that sound good. That sound good. Oh, everybody want to preach the positivity, but how do you get through it? To be honest with you, the only way we know how. Don't give up. Be better. For me, I'm going to tell you my personal remedy. When things is getting a little rough, I have to check myself. I take a step back and I say, hold on. Where am I at in my life? And why are things going this way? Reality check. And then I start counting my blessings. I start looking at life like, should I be complaining? Is this something I really should be complaining about? Am I in a position as a man right now in my life with all this stuff I got going on? Look around, dog. Complain. What you complaining about? There's people out there that ain't got nowhere to live. They ain't got nowhere to sleep, eat, shower, piss. But you complain. Negativity ain't gonna get you nowhere. Trust me. Think and Grow Rich. I'm giving you game. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That's a book. Audio book, physical book, whatever you want. I got the physical book over there. Think and Grow Rich. When I first got that book, I bought that book years ago. I've had that book for years, and I started reading and I couldn't get into it. I had to be in a certain place in life where it really started to open up for me. And I'm actually reading that book again. I'm actually listening to the audio book. I've listened to it once. It's my second time listening to it. And now at this point in my life, I got that book probably about 5-6 years ago. It's now starting to really make sense for me because it's more than rich in money. See, everybody can get a little money. Everybody get a little change. No. And everybody talk about that. Oh, it's easier said than done. No. Thinking in your mind and being rich within spirit as well. Being rich in mind, being rich in knowledge, being rich in action, being rich in family, being rich in soul and finances. You feel me? It's all here. And accept the fact that that's okay. It's okay to go through BS. That is normal. Let's normalize the going through the BS. That's okay. Just don't live there. Don't stay there. Go through. Just passing by. Hey, you go through BS too? I'm just passing by. I'm not finna live here. I'm not finna wallow in it. I don't know why this thing be throwing balloons and gestures be getting them. I didn't mean to do that. Don't wallow in the BS. Don't wallow in the BS. You know what I'm saying? Just pass by. And keep going. You gotta have faith within you. Faith within you, and you'll get there. But just know you're not alone, man. Everybody go through some junk. We all go through some shit that ain't worth, I'm not gonna say that. We all go through some shit. Are you learning from it though? I always look at all the failures or the things that I feel like was against me. First thing I do is check myself. Could I have changed this? The next thing I do is count my blessings. And then I say, okay, what could I have done? I counted my blessings. Now, what's the lesson in this? Because this clearly happened for a reason. What's the lesson here? What was the lesson I was supposed to learn? Because I'm going to pull something from this. This ain't just going, you ain't going to just come in here and try to box my life up and think that you just, no. Why did this person come in here? Why did this woman come in here and give me this hell? Oh, okay. You just showed me I wasn't supposed to deal with you. Or if a man came into a woman's life, okay, that's not the man that I want. What was the purpose of this happening? Somebody stole some money from me. Now you know their character. Leave that motherfucker alone. Sorry, once again, I don't know YouTube. I don't know what they're willing to do and what they want, what they're not willing to do. If you're new here as well, man, leave some comments down below. You know it's going to help the algorithm. Subscribe, like. I keep putting this up. Do that. There's a graphic right here. Do that. For real, it helps me grow, and I really, really do appreciate y'all. Because I'm finna give y'all this work. This is my first live stream on YouTube, and it's like this. I'm finna give y'all this business. But I need y'all support. Let a real one go up, man. The Jamad Show. You feel me? But don't let the naysayers, man, hold you back. Don't let your downfalls hold you back. And if you want to get in the podcast and whatever you want to do it. Do it the right way, though. If you're a woman in here, shout out to you, love. I appreciate you. If you're a man in here, what's up, my boy? I appreciate you. We're going to build this thing brick by brick. Huh? Can we jam out? They don't want us to jam. Listen. Life is about a celebration, man. Life should be celebrated. Life is about growing. Life is about experience. Good experience and bad. Like I said, the lessons are there. But you're supposed to experience life. Don't just sit on your ass. I know everybody say that, it's another motivational speech. Nah, you finna get the real over here. Trust me, go look at other shows if you knew. What I'm saying is, that's what this show is about a little bit. What I'm saying is, we all go through it. And see, what y'all don't realize is, this is just like a journal for me. Low key, I'm projecting. I live through this. This is authentic. I'm taking my own advice. I got setbacks, man. I ain't perfect. Yeah, setback. I done had plenty setbacks. But I bounce back and I elevate and I check myself and I get better. Because I want more. Got one life, man. You could do this one time. That's it. Then we out of here. Hang it up. Anyways. I love y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to another great episode. I don't know, man. YouTube might be the place. I've been doing this on Facebook, so that's why it's my first stream on YouTube. I only did Facebook last couple of days, so I'm new to the whole streaming. I've been doing my show, just haven't been live, and I'm really digging this funk right here. You know what I mean? And it also updates me in the software. That's why I like it too. I can kind of see people coming in. And Facebook, they need to mess with their UI. I can't even interact with the people like I want to. Now I still need to understand this because I'm still figuring this out. We're gonna fumble our way through this. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna see chats and the whole nine. Let me see if it'll show me. Yeah, this thing. So we're gonna figure that part out. Yeah, that part I haven't mastered yet. But once we do, oh buddy, it's gonna be up and popping. We're gonna be doing having people come on the show. If you leave comments, I will be engaging with you. So just be prepared to get typing or come through a webcam, because it's gonna be real, and I want it to be all authentic. I just love that about it, man. Once again, man, I'm gonna put the social media up here real quick. Once again, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm telling you, that means the world to me. Like I said, if you're on YouTube, you understand how this works. Let's get that channel up. Let's get it growing. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Of course, you can always follow me also on Instagram if you're over there. Get the updates on when I'm going live. That whole thing. And also, man, thejamadshow.com. Thejamadshow.com. You see the logo up there. Let's see if I can get a website for y'all real quick. Right there at the bottom. Thejamadshow.com. I go pick you up something nice, the merch. Also, that's where you can find all the podcasts, any newsletters, Also, PLP Apparel. There's another line I have in conjunction with the Love Peace Drip. You got the PLPapparel.net. PLPapparel.net. I'll put that one up as well so y'all can see that. PLPapparel.net. You can also find that link in the Jamad Show at the top where the menu bar is, or on the side if you're on your phone. Either way, it's greatly appreciated. And of course, man, I love y'all, man. Y'all been the greater part of this show. And thank you for the few people that came in here tonight. Last minute, man, we're going to switch up the times and really see if we can really run it up. If y'all think, man, this show can really do some numbers, man, leave a 100, a thumbs up or something in the comments, man. I really appreciate y'all. But it's getting late. I'm getting tired. Until next time, man, y'all know what it is. Stay loved. Stay blessed.